Got to clap it up here really quick. Do you know why I'm clapping?
Stop leaving us in suspense.
Two reasons. So, the Miami Dolphins finally beat an above 500 team. That's number one. So, hats off to them. They won a big-time game. And I got to tell you, I was actually impressed with the way. That was actually a pretty physical game. The Cowboys, you could see, came ready to play. The Cowboys wanted to win. The Dolphins won a brawl. They won a little bit of a tough game where they weren't flying all around the field, scoring a bunch of points. So that was impressive. And
are you giving the Cowboys
again because they beat the Cowboys?
Wait, I was just about to say, are you giving the Cowboys a compliment?
Hey, Cowboys fans. I wore that shirt for 1 week. Somebody called me a traitor, I believe, in the comments. I would just like to correct that. That's
I told you he was a secret Cowboys lover.
Traitor. Traitor, not trader, as in somebody who's trading playing cards, all right? But the Cowboys did more or less what I kind of always expect them to do. They show up in a big spot, and they don't deliver. And listen, hats off to the Dolphins, man.
Listen. First
Big
of all, slow down.
Hey, doing it for the clicks and the views. I want them to come
You're
at
being a
me.
little hypocrite, right? Like, call a game fairly. Dak did his thing on their last drive, came back, took the lead, right? About 2.5 minutes left. And then, the Miami Dolphins and Tua came downfield and won the game. So,
It's supposed to be the best defense in the league, though.
Listen, at the end of the
Cowboys
day,
fans.
Listen, Dak did what he was supposed to do, right? We can't blame, right,
I didn't
the
say
offense.
anything about Dak. I went Cowboys in general, man. I went the team as a whole.
Listen, they did enough to win the game. It just so happened they didn't get the ball
Maybe
the
Dak
last
did.
possession.
Yeah.
Right? So, but listen, hats off to the Dolphins.
Got to give the Dolphins props.
Listen, it was a good overall game, good on defense,
It was.
good with the run game. Tua made enough plays, made it when he needed to make those plays.
Sure.
And as I mentioned, they were going to solidify their spot to win that division, and I think with that win, they're going to do that. I think they're going to lose to the Ravens this week.
I do
but,
too.
I think they're going to...
Buffalo can still win the division technically, right?
Technically, they can
Because
tie.
if they lose to them and then they play Buffalo the final game of the season, they would have the exact same record if Buffalo wins this week.
But the difference
and they'd
is
have
the
the tiebreaker.
Dolphins have the tiebreaker.
How?
Right? The Dolphins have the tiebreaker because they're currently 4-1 in the division.
Yeah.
And the Bills are 2-2.
So it wouldn't matter if the Bills beat them twice?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Well,
I feel like
hold on. Sorry. They play the Patriots, so that would make them 3-2.
Yeah.
And then
they beat the Dolphins. That would make them 4-2.
Yeah, I guess technically
So they would win. They would get it on its side. Because then their record would be.
But the Dolphins would have to lose to the Ravens. So the Dolphins have to lose
Dolphins
their
can
next
control
two.
their own destiny.
Yeah, so exactly.
And
if
who
they
knows?
win
The
one
Ravens
more,
could come down after that. I just don't see it. I feel like matchup-wise, the Ravens are just, and I think it's in Baltimore too.
It is.
And Miami's a much different team on the road.